Okay. Um, wow. So it took me a minute to finish the Libra. I left the cards on the table though. Had a slight interruption, temporary. So, I believe where I was. Um, kind of probably need to clean my table off. Got burning things. And, my bad. All right. Clean up after this reading. Table off. Libra. Let's finish. I believe we were talking about this moon jar. Let's see. I know that's a little trifling to have waited that long. I'm gonna whole nother week past where I was. Moon jar number 4. Do work that makes you feel proud. Truth that cannot be compromised. If you desire high honors, be prudent in your judgment. Be honest and fair to yourself. Otherwise, you will regret it later. Outstanding skills in technical matters and trust your judgment. But to me, this guy makes these jars. I guess they're called moon jars. See, there's a couple down and around him. And so he takes pride in his work. He's inspecting his finished work. Looks like he put a lot of time in working on this. Now, I also notice his surroundings. And it looks like he's deep off in the woods doing this. And if I didn't know any better, I would say that that's a bear hanging out beside him, or a really big dog. But he's like in a peaceful outdoor space doing this. Secluded, probably, most likely. So you take pride in your work, Libra. You are careful to make sure that you've done your absolute best in things, and it's rewarding to you to do your best, to have things turn out perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. And looks like you're operating in silence so that you can concentrate. Put your best foot forward. This blue and this green is serene. I know, there's water in blue, but that's not what I get off this card. I get peaceful and serene environment while you are putting your best foot forward. And that's exactly what you need to that's exactly what you need to do going forward. You need to make sure that you're always in a peaceful and calm environment when you're doing whatever it is you're doing. If you're in school, if you write reports, if you whatever you do, you need to be in that type of environment, or you are placing yourself in that type of environment so that you can be successful. Number 64. Metal, movable type. And yeah, this is a glasses moment. They're in my work coat, so I'll go get them. All right. Media or widely reproduced rumors or information. Are you on the Snapchats? I'm not. Those are work alerts. The more standardized the task, the more it suits one's aptitude. Sorry. Rewarding results originate from small ideas. Huh. Begins with a small idea. Something that's going to begin with you having a small idea, a small thought. Occupation dedicated to serving others. I hear medical field. Just hard to do right now because you're risking a lot. And fulfilling such a role would be meaningful. Information kept only to yourself is not fun. You're a very private person there, Libra. But that rumors one, I don't know. He does look like he's putting some mess on paper. Like, ooh, that's the story? Oh, that's kind of what he looks like. But for you, I don't think you're spreading a rumor. I think somebody's going to try to spread a rumor about you, something that is either embarrassing or pretty nasty. It's not going to work out, though. It's not going to go forward because see how he's smiling? He's like, oh, that's a spectacular lie. They don't even look like that type of person. Wow. So look for whatever that is. If it's a rumor somebody's trying to spread that's spectacularly nasty, it probably won't fly far. Somebody's going to shut it down for you because it's going to be a ridiculous lie. Conspiracy, yep. See? Yep. Yeah, they're going to try it, but you won't even have to come and defend yourself, based on what that spectacular lie is, because people are going to hear, see, whatever it is that's in print, spectacular rumor, lie. And then they're going to be like, but I know that person, and they just don't come across as that way. Are you sure? Might want to check your facts. So then it'll end up having them called out rather than anybody even confronting you. So I wouldn't worry about it. Conspiracy. Let's read that one. Latent danger. Someone is out to slander or harm you, Libra. There it goes. Just two cards in a row talking about that. Need to be very cautious. If illness is the topic of the reading, not a good result. The one who made things happen is unknown. Be wary of the person nearest you. For now, you cannot tell who is going to harm you. Oh, my goodness. Somebody you're going to suspect the least is going to be trying to spread nasty rumors and lies about you. But again, it's not going to stick. It's going to be like a spectacular lie. And this right here, it looks like they slipping some poison in the pot. So maybe somebody might try to roofie you or put something in your drink that'll have you knocked out and unconscious, and it's gonna take some doing to find out what they did, and you're not gonna know who did the roofing. So with that, I would say to you, Libra, if you set your cup down and you're at a gathering of any sort, don't drink out of it again. Get a whole new thing. If you've got one of those cups with the lid that'll close, don't put it down. Take it with you wherever you're going. Don't give someone an opportunity to slide something into your cup or your food. It could be somebody is going to try to roofie you, slide something into your drink, poison you, or something. It just doesn't look good. and they're not going to be able to figure out who did it, or you're not going to. So, yeah, just watch who you're hanging around, and maybe don't be going to no gatherings, or if you go, if you walk away from your plate or your drink, don't come back to it. Alrighty. Court ladies. They laughing and giggling. Probably was one of them that did it. Immature behaviors, joys of commoners, great misfortune caused by seemingly harmless gossips. You have to watch what you say. The walls have ears. Places with many people inevitably bring about gossips and trouble. Not much of a difference. Meaningless comparisons. Birds of a feather flock together. So these brides right here, there's 3 of them, do not have your best interest at heart, Libra. Because you're not one of these people. These are people you're trusting. And here you go in the back, you're going to hear what they're saying. You're going to overhear them talking about you. And one of them is going to be in the mix and hear it, but be not of it. But all 3 of these are going to be your closest friends, you thought. And here you go back here. You're going to hear everything they're saying. You're going to hear it clear. You're going to recognize what voice is what. I hear, yep, we took her to that party. So-and-so put something in her cup, and then you'll end up sexually assaulted, or your head shaved, or just something just tragic. So you can't really trust them. Yeah. All right. 27. And that's an 8. That number on that card is an 8. Prisoner. Difficult but unexpected reversal awaits in the future. Meaning a very strong-willed, determined person. Frustrating situation where one cannot accomplish his or her objectives. Must not lose pride even in the midst of difficulties. Can get framed. For the time being, you will have a difficult time being heard. So they're going to set you up for failure, because they're going to roofie you or put something in your food or your drink. There's going to be texts, pictures, there's going to be proof. And these are going to be done to you out of jealousy, because you're such a meticulous you're smart. You're smart, and they're jealous of that. That's why you're sitting over here looking like you feel like a concubine, or the other thing. Because she looks like she wants to cry. Because they set her up and she doesn't know who. Well, now you know who. You're going to find out who it was, because you're going to hear them talking and laughing about it. This one looking slick about it over here. Like she might have been the one that did it, or watched it get done and knew about it and didn't stop it. This one is just elated because they secretly hate your guts. And this one is going to say, damn, y'all, that was kind of messed up. And it's going to have you feeling like you've been jeopardized in some kind of way. Prisoner. Prisoner. Let's find out what that is all about. A frustrating situation where one cannot accomplish his or her objectives. It's gonna, don't lose pride even in the midst of difficulties. It's gonna have you feeling ashamed. Don't go to no parties, because this is making me feel like one of those things happened to you while you were amongst people you trust at a gathering. And somebody's gonna set you up to get assaulted. It's gonna be somebody you trusted a lot. Then there is number 51. It says two-hole Royal Winter Game. Let's see, 51. Seemingly a big deal, but actually not that serious. Better to just focus on the game in front of you right now. It may turn out to be trivial, extraordinary in the ordinary, meaning in working together. Take some time off and relax. Your happiness is up to you. You stay up even though you've got all these situations around you that are going to make you feel some kind of way. Even though you've got people around you, somebody's jeopardized you in a way where it's going to make you feel like a prisoner, or like you can't really be out and about, walking, thinking, talking, acting freely. So yeah, you're going to have to watch who you're around. Everybody ain't got your best interests at heart. And somebody close to you don't even like you that much. I say might even hate you and be glad that you have a downfall. 66, Royal Seal. Approval needed from a very high level organization. Work delayed due to formality. Takes time to get results. Communication is delayed. If you are in a position of waiting for orders, you will remain passive. And on the contrary, if you are in a position to make a decision, you will no longer be able to just sit and wait. A formal procedure. That's the Royal Seal. It's an official stamp. It's made of jade. Symbolizes national sovereignty. King himself. Okay. Exercise discretion and prudence. Read those documents before you sign them. Read carefully before you sign them. Somebody is going to have to go to court. Oh, this is not you going, oh, you know what? They're going to make you feel like a prisoner, but somebody's going to go to jail for the assault. Then you're going to try to get back to normal despite all of this, finding out how these people truly felt about you, that they would allow you to be assaulted like that. This person is going to jail, and they may do a plea deal, and try to get you to sign off on some things, but you need to read that carefully. If they've got an asset that you can sue them for or get control of from the person who assaulted you, take it. But read these documents carefully. It may be that, depending on who it is, you may not be able to talk about it or expose them. I don't know. You need to watch where you're going. I mean, like places with people, Be mindful of who you got around you, because everybody with you ain't for you. And read these documents before you sign anything. Because once it's signed, sealed, delivered, and that's that. I think we talked about Nicole Sazana, but she is of celestial alignment. Yep. Her element is water. She's the healer of healers. Isn't that a beautiful card? And the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Okay, got a little chill through my body with that one. I am always being guided in the right direction. How do you want to feel? You know what? I would say stick with this one right here, the Goddess Declaration. I am always being guided in the right direction. And that's all I have for you, Libra.